You see those false rumors spreading like wildfire about you. Whoever is spreading those false lies about you may not be far from you. Strangers can't just wake up one day and start a rumor about you unless someone close to you started it. Check very well. Check your inner circle. Check your circle. Check again thoroughly. If it's something negative, something that makes people frown at you or hate you for no reason, go down on your knees and pray sincerely to God, the one who knows you more than you know yourself, and he will reveal to you the person behind those your predicaments or what you're going through. And just watch him do it for you. While you're at it, pay close attention to the person in your circle, to the people in your circle. Sometimes it's the ones you trust the most, very ones you could even take a bullet for, who end up hurting you the deepest. So why am I sharing this? Because something happened to me a long time ago in the neighborhood where I grew up. That incident made me hate that neighborhood till today. I mean, real intense hatred. Even now, if you ever met me there and try to remind me, I would deny you flat out. Because in fact, bring 1,000 pieces of evidence and I would deny you 1,000,000,000 times if there is even a number like that. That is how much sadness and pain that environment still brings to me. But thank God for growth and maturity. It's slowly fading away. Let me tell you what happened. So back then, I had a very close friend, a young man I met through his elder sister. She works in a bank but sadly passed away in a very tragic and traumatizing way. A story for another day though. I love that lady so much because of how we met. I was in junior secondary school and my sister gave me my school fees to pay. Her husband even offered to drop me at the bank, but I refused because I had already agreed to go with my classmates during break. When break time came, I went with my friends to the bank. When it was my time to pay, I handed the money to the cashier, the lady I'm talking about. She counted it and said it wasn't complete. I was shocked. I collected back the money, I counted, and it was true, like the money was not complete. That was when it hit me that someone must have stolen part of the money while I was in class. Immediately, I broke down in tears. Jesus. So this beautiful lady calmed me with a warm smile, told me to stop crying, and completed the money for me. I was so happy and grateful. That act of kindness never left my heart. I even prayed that God would give me the chance to meet her again so I could return the favor. Because if I had gone home and told my sister I lost part of my school fees, hey God, the kind beating I go chop that day, the kind of beating I would have received that day, God have mercy. So one evening, I went to buy something at a nearby shop. As I was leaving, I met this lady. At first, I thought it was someone who just looked like her until she called me, cry baby. Hey God. I was so happy. I ran to her and hugged her tight. She even showed me her house, and to my surprise, we lived close by. So from that day, we became very close. Whenever I wasn't busy at home, I would go to her place. She became a big sister to me, always helping me, teaching me my assignments whenever she had time, while I helped her with house chores, cleaning and cooking for her sometimes because she was always busy due to the nature of her job. She inspired me so much. Like, she inspired me to want to become an accountant. But after her death, that dream died. Oh God. May her soul rest in peace. May her soul continue to rest in peace. While she was alive, her brothers used to come around during holidays. That was how she introduced me to them. We all became friends. Sometimes I even brought food for them when she wasn't around. After she died, I still maintained that friendship because they had just lost their only hope in the family at the time. And a year later, their mom also passed away. I saw them as family. Of the 3 brothers, I was closest to the eldest because he was the one I first met, and I saw him as a big brother. I confided in him a lot because I thought he was a true friend. But because of how close I was to them, people in this neighborhood started talking. Rumors started spreading like that I was dating one of the brothers, that he was sleeping with me, and that I even had that aka meme for him. If you know what it means, abortion. So you know how it is in neighborhoods where almost all the guys want to date you, because I refused to be any of their girlfriends. Some of them even placed bets on who would succeed in dating me. I knew their game, so I avoided them completely. Even if I wanted a boyfriend then, I would never date someone living on the same street as me. The few friends I had there were just casual friends, but the rumors spread like wildfire. It got so bad jobless housewives in the street were also gossiping about it. It became unbearable. Eventually, I started distancing myself from the guy and his brothers, especially after their sister died. They noticed and asked me why. I explained, and the eldest brother told me not to worry now, about what people were saying. He told me to let it go, but it wasn't that easy. Then one Sunday evening, after attending evening mass, I came home and saw some guys, including with that my friend too, with the same friend, as in the guys in my street now, with the same friend. Then I greeted them, exchanged pleasantries, and went inside. As I was undressing in my room, I overheard them from the window hyping my friend, hailing him, saying, "So finally, guy, now you they chop this girl. Hey, so finally now you they knock this girl." And he was there laughing and boasting about me, describing how he enjoys himself, not me. I froze. I couldn't believe my ears. Immediately, I rushed outside with a broom. Oh my God, crying in anger, and pounced on him. I beat him so badly that night that people had to drag me away from him. In fact, ask me now today where I got the strength that I used in beating that guy that day. Only God knows. Like, Mirabel don't even know. So I felt so betrayed. How could someone I saw as a brother spread such terrible lies about me? After that incident, I cut them off completely. I hated the guy. I hated everything about that street. So recently, I read a post on Loloneka's wall on Facebook that reminded me of this painful incident. The memory came back fresh. This is just a soft reminder. The person damaging your reputation is not far. They are very close. Just pray to God. Go down on your knees and pray to God sincerely to reveal them to you, and he will. I prayed because I was so worried then, and he showed me who was destroying me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you and bye.